I'm Randy. The Camaro's been out since 2010 with a bunch of updates throughout the years. The power, the performance, and technology just keeps getting better. But there are a lot of haters out there hating on the Camaro. But let me tell you, you guys are missing out on something so special. Let me break it down to you. Believe it or not, there are 22 trims available. You can choose from a 4-cylinder engine, 8-cylinder engine, or a supercharged V8 engine. The price range starts from $24,000. It goes all the way up to $80,000 for the ZL1 1LE. Today I have a 2020 Camaro ZL1 with a supercharged V8 engine that comes straight out of a Corvette Z06. The base price starts at $64,000. This one is $67,000. I'm gonna go through all the options and features of the car, then start it up and take it for a spin. So tailgate me and check it out.
This Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 review wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Connell Chevrolet located in Costa Mesa, California. Connell Chevrolet is family owned and one of the oldest and largest Chevrolet dealerships in Southern California. Give them an opportunity to win your business. You won't be disappointed. And by the way, if you're in the market for the highly anticipated 2020 mid-engine Corvette, Connell Chevrolet can help you order one today. Their information is in the description below. The latch to open the hood is located in the middle, and the double layered hood is actually a single piece with a heat extractor. The Camaro ZL1 is a supercar in its own right. It has the same engine as its older brother, the Corvette Z06. It has a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine pushing out a monstrous 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 comes in at a lightning 3.4 seconds. It has an automatic 10-speed single clutch transmission that changes gears almost as fast as the best dual clutch transmission. The LT4 engine has direct injection for fuel efficiency, continuous variable valve timing to maintain the low end and high end torque at your demand, active fuel management so those times under light throttle and in eco mode, 4 cylinders will shut off, and a dry sump oil system to make sure that the oil flow in the engine isn't affected by any high G-force cornering. Every angle and contour of the ZL1 has been sculpted to improve performance. Massive upper and lower grille openings allow for maximum cooling for those hot track days. Every aerodynamic piece is functional to release hot air or decrease lift. The engine gets really hot, and the ZL1 has 11 heat exchangers for optimal cooling. The emblem is hollow to give the engine 4% more air. It comes with LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, safety sensors, and an aero kit. If you want a carbon fiber aero kit, you may as well upgrade to the Extreme Track Performance Package, the 1LE. It gives you a lot more for only $7,500. I'll place the options for that package in the description below. 2006 was the first time everyone got a glimpse of the Camaro concept. It was designed by a South Korean born designer, Sang-Yup Lee. The car was based on GM's big selling car, the Holden. It was a big hit, so GM put it in production in 2010. The Camaro ZL1 is 2 inches longer, 1 inch wider, and a ½ inch lower than the 1SS trim. The design was inspired by the 60s Camaro with a wide, boxy, and muscular stance. Today's ZL1 has evolved since then, looking modern, more muscular, and it has a lot more power. The ZL1 has 66 pounds of downforce. It's a lot considering the basic LS trim has 200 pounds of lift. Lift is good for getting great gas mileage, but really bad for those track days. The ZL1 1LE has 300 pounds of downforce, which will slow it down when it's drag racing. The ZL1 tires are massive. The rears are 305s 30 series tires with 20-inch rims, and the fronts are 285s 30 series tires on 20-inch rims also. The rear keeps its squircle-shaped taillights from the 2019 SS model with clear lens. They're LED taillights with LED backup lights and LED turn signals. The ZL1 comes with quad exhaust, a black emblem, and black rear valence. The trunk space is 9 cubic feet, smaller than its competitors but bigger than the Infiniti Q60, Subaru BRZ, and Lamborghini Huracan, which is only 3 cubic feet of space. Lift up the floor and you'll see tools to change your run flat tires and an amplifier for your Bose stereo.
Let's see how many Randys fit in here. The button to open the trunk is under the bumper, and the trunk is really narrow and is really high. So make sure you carry your objects over the bumper, otherwise you'll be scratching this. Now, this seems a little smaller than the 1SS Camaro that I reviewed, but it's been a year, so maybe I gained a little weight. Let's see how many of me fit in here on my full college truck. After 1 year, one of me still fits in here comfortably.
If you're looking for more space, just pull the back seats down and you'll get an additional 15 cubic feet of space. Total space is 24 cubic feet, which is more than the Corvette.
Let's see if I can outrun a 2020 Camaro ZL1. I just want to say thank you to Connell Chevrolet. Oh yeah, I run faster than a ZL1. I want to say thank you to Connell Chevrolet and Costa Mesa for lending me this badass Camaro ZL1. If you're looking for a Camaro, Corvette, SUV, or any car for that matter, please come by to Connell Chevrolet and give them an opportunity to win your business. By the way, please hit that subscribe, like, and notification button below. They like seeing those. It helps me get cars like these to review for you.
These are custom Recaro seats made exclusively for the Camaro ZL1. They're super comfortable for long trips and bolstered in all the right places for those racing days. They're leather with suede inserts to hold you in place. The seats are 14-way adjustable with no adjustable lumbar support. The Camaro ZL1's interior design, choice of materials, and ergonomic outshines its competitors like the Shelby GT500 and the Challenger Hellcat, which uses a lot of plastics. Look inside and you'll see a mixture of quality suede, leather, aluminum, and soft plastics that run throughout the car. And although the interior has been out since 2016, the design still looks really good. Although the back seats are almost unusable, Chevy takes time to bring the design to the back seats. They're also leather with suede inserts and red stitching. The wireless charger is back here as well.
I'm 6 feet tall. I'm gonna sit behind myself, or at least attempt to. Let's see how easy it is to get inside and how comfortable it is once I get in there. Now the front seats don't roll forward when you tilt the back up, and you have to squeeze your butt in here. It's just like the 2019 Camaro SS that I reviewed a year ago. The back seats haven't changed. It's really tight and really claustrophobic back here. Now it's probably good if you're just like driving down the street, but other than that, it's not gonna work. But believe it or not, this isn't the tightest back seat that I've been in. The Porsche 911 and the Lexus SC430 are even tighter. So good job, Camaro.
The instrument cluster is easy to read. It has an analog tachometer and speedometer with a digital display in the middle. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have the button to control the distance for your collision warning, heated steering wheel, and cruise control. Behind that, you have your turn signal and headlight stop. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have the controls to your digital display and phone. Behind that is a paddle shifter and windshield wiper stalk. I love these. At the bottom of the steering wheel are levers to control the channel on your left and volume on the right. Behind that is the Start Your Engine button. The Chevy MyLink has an 8-inch display with buttons to control some of the functions and a knob for the volume. Below that are easy to use air control buttons with heated seats. The temperature is controlled through the air vents, counterclockwise to make it colder and clockwise to make it hotter. The shift knob is fashionable, covered in suede and red stitching. The stability control performance mode, electronic parking brake, and 12-volt outlet is below that. The digital display is intuitive, giving you access to the performance gauges, heads-up display, GPS, audio, and settings. But since the car was in demo mode, I didn't get access to a lot of the functions and information. Demo mode is unlocked when there is a potential buyer or when the car is sold, which is good, right? The Chevy MyLink is a high definition display and it's really easy to use. You can choose from audio, phone, Wi-Fi hotspots, set up different users and settings. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available at no charge. The applications aren't loaded here, but you'll get access to a variety of news and music outlets. I'm not sure what's available on the 2020 version. The air controls can be found on the infotainment system as well. The 2020 Camaro ZL1 comes with keyless entry and keyless start. Unlike some manufacturers, they put that in a package, so you have to pay for that. To enter, you could use the remote or just push the button and it unlocks. The window rolls down slightly, and then voila, you open the door. You just push the button right there to start the car. Shut it. You can just shut it. The window rolls back up. You can use the remote to lock it or just push that button. Bam, there you go. Now for the fun part, let's take the 2020 Camaro ZL1 from Connell Chevrolet for a spin. Such an adrenaline rush when you step on that throttle. The engine roars and the supercharger just whines, getting you 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. It's like a symphony working together to get you all that power. The Camaro ZL1 is an amazing car with its low torque range. Unlike its competitor, the Mustang Shelby GT350, the ZL1 will push you back in your seat the moment you step on the gas and a corner, just like my Corvette Z06, because it has magnetic ride control. This thing reads the road 1,000 times a second depending on what mode you put it in. For example, if you put it in comfort mode and you're on a bumpy road, instead of riding like this, you ride like this. That didn't look too good, did it? Keep it PG. A whole new world. I saw a 911 GTR a minute ago, and I gotta tell you, the fun factor is so much more in this car. It has low end torque and the power is on demand when you step on the accelerator. This doesn't have turbos, it has a supercharger, so the power is there when you step on the gas, unlike the turbos where it has to spool up before you get all that power. And this is so much more fun. And those cars cost about $30,000 to $50,000 more than this car. So if you want a lot of fun, if you want performance, because this car handles just as well as those cars, you're not going to drive on the track every day. On the street, this is super fun and is super compliant. This is really good for every day. If you're looking for a sports car, you really need to test drive the Camaro ZL1. The fun factor is off the charts with its low torque, super handling. Oh yeah, the door sills and dash are a little higher and the windows are a little smaller, but if you could get over that, it's a perfect sports car. The Camaro ZL1 can outperform its competitors and some supercars on technical tracks and on the streets. The driving experience of a Camaro ZL1 is like no other car out there. I know, because I've been driving this brand spanking new one all day. I enjoyed making this video for you. If you enjoyed it, please click the thumbs up button below and subscribe to my channel. I'm Randy. See ya!